If she had only been ugly, we would
Welcome to Dom Irrera's Live from Laugh Factory.
That's translated in English. Dom Irrera live from the Laugh Factory. Hi, everybody. How are you? Good to see you. You look good. It's a good color for you. We got Brian Holtzman on today.
I know, but wait a minute. You never say hello to me. Nothing.
Oh, hello.
I'm like a nothing in here.
No. Jamie Masada's here again.
Oh, okay. You want me to leave
Wonder
now?
how he got the spot since he owns the club.
Oh, what do you want me to do?
No, not yet. I wouldn't mind if you
yet.
take a break once in a while.
Okay, all right. If you want to take a break, I'll take a break right now.
No, don't leave me alone with Holtzman.
Oh, why Holtzman? That's the reason you have me in here because of Holtzman.
The reason we have Brian Holtzman on the show today, who is an incredibly funny person. His comedy, but as a person, he's very funny.
I think, Brian, if I tell you...
We could channel that energy.
I know. If he can channel that energy, and Brian, he's one of the most brilliant, like those crazy guys that he doesn't know when to control himself.
Yeah.
And he's the type of person that anytime he's on the stage, if I give him light, I know he's going to snap one day. He's going to take a shotgun. He's going to shoot a bunch of people.
I always said to him that I mean this sincerely. I said I was always nice to you. So when you do pull out that AK-47, you'll tell me to duck. And you know it's inevitable. It's going to happen. Why don't we bring him up, Jamie?
No, wait.
Well, why don't
can you?
For the love of
Can I ask you something? Can you ask him to tell him, "Don't shoot me too, please"?
Well, he probably wouldn't be here because he doesn't get spots here. So it
What do you mean he doesn't get spotted?
He doesn't get the good spots. Give him the shit spots.
What do you mean anytime he goes on the stage, let me tell you something. Anytime he goes on the stage, as much as I love him, the people they get, I mean, he's very good.
He's frightening. He's frightening. He's a frightening kind of humor. He's very intimidating. Don't die on me. We got 45 minutes left.
That's true. That's absolutely true. But he's a unique comedy. He's one of those type of person. Me and you, we saw Sam Kinison. Sam Kinison, he had that outrageous craziness about him.
Yeah.
But Sam Kinison somehow, in one point, he had a beginning, middle, and end. But
I was never afraid of Sam like I am with Brian, though. I never had the real fear. I never looked into the eyes of a cold-blooded killer like when I look into Brian's eyes.
Oh, you should see sometime Sam Kinison one time in this club. I never forget it. It was somebody was. Did I tell you a story on air before or no? I don't think so. I did say.
You look very cute in that chair, by the way. Seriously.
Are you become a gay or something?
No. I'm just saying you look cute.
Why are you looking at smiling at me like you're looking at a girl or something? Why do you do that to me? Now you make me all.
Put the mic to your mouth.
Blushful. I don't know what to say. I got all mixed up.
Bashful. Is that like blushing and bashful? The same
bashful,
word?
whatever it
all
is.
Right.
Well, let me explain it to you about Sam Kinison. Can I finish the story about
Please.
Sam Kinison? If you don't mind.
Brian's got to go. He's got to get his medication.
Excuse me. Your Honor, just let me finish. Your Majesty, the Supreme Court of Comedy, Judge.
Judge Dom Irrera.
Judge Dom Irrera. By the way, anytime we just opened a club in Chicago. Anytime I'm in Chicago or Las Vegas, and they know Laugh Factory produces Supreme Court of Comedy, everybody, they talk about Judge Dom Irrera. When are we going to see the new shows? When are we going to see the new shows? They all love you, man. It's amazing.
Oh, stop it. Stop disarming me. Let's get to the meat.
Okay, all right.
Let's get to the meat and potatoes.
All right.
Thank
By
you,
the way, I want to finish the story with Sam. Sam Kinison was in here, and Sam is a guy was in the audience was drunk, and he starts saying something to Sam, and Sam was looking at him, and he didn't know what to say. And the guy, he said, "Oh, you talking about mom sitting with my girl? You talking about girls? This. You don't know what you're talking about." I said, "Yeah." I said, "Yeah." He said, "What you gonna do?" I said, "I'm gonna beat you up." I said, "Come on up." And the guy started charging from middle of the road, charging to Sam. And he was drunk out of his mind. He was bumbling, whatever you call it, meaning translated, please. Meaning
Staggering?
Yeah, he was not.
He was bumbling.
No, he wasn't walking, straight.
He's walking in a crooked line.
Crooked line. He would run. He was drunk. He'd run in here.
This is charades now?
No. He ran towards the stage. And Sam Kinison, all he did, I'm not kidding, bang to his face. The guy fell down right in front of the stage. Mm-hmm. And he slept. Sam Kinison did for 20 minutes. He did not. I was wondering if
the guy was
dead.
knocked out?
He wasn't knocked out. He just was too lazy to get up. He was too lazy to get up. Or by the time he finished, we ran to him, see if he's okay. Yeah. Everything okay? They said no. And I had the waitress.
Here's a twofer. Next time you come, you pay for one, you get one for free.
That's right.
All right, let's bring Brian up.
Okay,
now okay.
As long as you guarantee.
He's like
he's like a tiger, like you said. The tiger's in a cage. Okay, all right.
I don't know what you're gonna get. I hope he doesn't give me another one of his fucking pins.
Oh my God.
Brian Holtzman, give it up for Brian Holtzman.
Brian Holtzman.
Am I emceeing that?
How are you, sir?
Hello, Brian. How are you? It's a nice look.
How is everybody today?
What time does your barbershop quartet get together?
This is my first podcast.
Really? Oh, I'm glad that we could be part of it.
I'm very happy to be here. A little bit, yeah.
What do you mean? A little bit, or
very, very happy to be here on my first podcast.
Brian has been a stand-up for how long?
Oh, geez.
And how many times did you fuck Paula Bell?
1988.
1988?
Yeah.
So 14 years.
Yeah.
Oh, I've known you since the beginning then.
No, 24 years. 24 years. Actually.
I don't know. Obviously, neither one of us know math. We just agree with you.
24 years.
24 years of doing it wrong.
You're doing it right.
Yeah.
Well, your personality here is so much different than your stage personality. What do you tap into for that?
Well, usually the anger that I have built up inside from waiting for 5 or 6 hours to take the stage, normally.
Like when you're waiting to come in here?
Right.
You're waiting to get on when Jamie was rambling about Sam Kinison?
Right.
Now, one thing, please do me a favor. If Dom, he said he asked you if you ever take a AK start
now that's
shooting.
that's the thing I want to say. If Holtzman gets upset and pissed off, he doesn't have any guns registered in his name. He doesn't own a gun. Let him get pissed off. It's the guy that you have to worry about that gets pissed off that owns guns.
All right.
Calm.
Right?
Calm
right?
down.
I don't have any guns.
Calm down.
Sam Kinison was the one with the fucking guns, right?
Yeah, Sam had guns.
Were you there when he shot the sign?
I know he shot. He tried to do an Elvis, right? He shot the television once. What sign did he shoot?
The one at the Comedy Store near the parking lot.
Oh, really?
That's what I heard. He shot. I think he was shooting at dice.
There were a lot of guns in those days.
Yeah, Dice and him, they had so much fights.
Yeah.
They used to have so much fight all the time.
But yeah, it's a great time to be doing comedy, though. There's so much going on. I mean, there's so much to talk about. You can't even get it in. Where do you start? Where do you begin?
You can get what in?
You can't get a middle, a beginning, and an end. You can't do it. There's too much to talk about. You just can't do it.
Calm down.
What pisses you off the most, man?
Right now, Tim Tebow.
Tell us about it.
I'm gonna pray to God when my mother's dying, or maybe I'm in a plane crash and it's going down. I'm not gonna bother God with the outcome of a fucking football game. Do you think God gives a fuck who wins the football game? Do you? I mean, if you're going to pray to God, you make it worthwhile. God's a busy person. Does he need to talk about who's going to score an extra fucking point? Fuck Tebow. That's what I think.
What's bothering you lately? What bothers you about Tebow?
Don't antagonize him, please.
Not antagonizing him.
But let's get him some Valium or something. I don't want him to go off.
I think God is busy, and God gets nagged a lot by people.
For
you think it annoys him? The same thing every day. Please, God, please help me. Please
help me.
And then they repeat themselves. All right. I heard you the first time.
Yeah, Tebow's pissing me off right now.
How do you think he'll do this year on the Jets?
No, I don't think he's going to do. I think he's a flash in the pan, to tell you the truth.
Bring your mic up.
I think he's a flash in the pan, to tell you the truth.
No need to bring it that close.
Not that close. You're a comedian.
You've never done a podcast before.
This is the first time.
Can't believe it.
There's a lot of podcasts out there, but I waited for
Well, this podcast is actually to publicize other podcasts.
Oh,
That's what we do.
So that's good. Then I can do this podcast and be part of everybody else's podcast.
We tweet, we retweet.
Yeah.
We twit.
Now, Dom, can I ask him a question?
Please, Jamie, don't even ask me. You ask him the question.
No, I heard one time that it was a long time ago. It was you were in the store and Martin Lawrence punched you in the face.
This is a story to tell.
Break your teeth.
Stu Smiley was in the audience from HBO.
Yeah.
And it was a packed house in the OR. And Martin Lawrence was in the audience. And you could tell it was Martin Lawrence. I think he was there to see somebody else. And he has big ears.
I don't think he was there to see you.
No, he wasn't there to see me.
I don't think there's any doubt.
And he was shouting some stuff at me. And, you know, I have to take responsibility. I got off the stage.
What did he shout at you?
He was just... it was an evening that wasn't going particularly well for me. So I didn't need that, too.
Yeah, but what was it that tipped you off? What did he say?
I think he called me a honky.
Don't you think you're a honky?
Well, I don't think it was up to him to call me a honky. You know, anyway.
Oh, yeah, geez, that's really odd because Martin didn't seem to have any problems at all.
So his bodyguard was with him at the time, and I approached him just to say, you know, acknowledge him. You know, I had no intention of causing any harm, but his bodyguard gave me right cross.
He's calling you names, and then he gets some other guy to hit you.
Right.
That's kind of
and
a
it was just
move.
like a cartoon. I flew over 2 tables, and I landed on the floor.
Did you have
Are
concussion?
you Jewish?
I was after that.
No, you didn't sue him?
No, they called me. People magazine was calling me. Everybody's calling me to sue. You know, you couldn't tell if that was a publicity stunt or not. Martin Lawrence always has publicity stunts around the time he releases his movies. So I didn't want to be part of somebody's publicity stunt. So I didn't sue anybody. Plus, it was my fault for leaving the stage, you know? I have to take responsibility for my actions.
Oh, that's beautiful.
But what a punch. I'm telling you, this is a punch that I am proud to have received.
He's a professional bouncer.
My God. He could have broke my nose. He could have broke the cornea. He could have done a lot more. The teeth could have been missing. But he hit me in such a place that it caused no major problems. But
are you sure? Were you pissed? Or you were knocked out?
No, I have to, you know, it's my own fault.
Did you get back on stage?
No, I didn't want to ruin the show and take up.
You didn't want to ruin the show. He already runs into the audience.
So I got off and I went in the back because I wanted to show the other comics to be able to perform. I could have laid there and faked it, you know, and had an ambulance come and played the Sioux game and all that other nonsense. But, you know, I didn't want to. But that was a night to remember. And to this day, Stu Smiley says it was the best thing he's ever seen in his whole career. He couldn't believe it.
He was one of the producers for Everybody Loves Raymond.
He thought it was staged.
Yeah.
He couldn't believe it.
Did you hit people? When your body went up in the air, did you hit people? Did you land on anybody?
I went right over 2 tables and knocked all the drinks over, and they were sitting there without their tables. It was like a cartoon. It was so surreal to be able to be hit that hard and so loud, and then to get up and take myself out of the theater.
But could you walk?
Yeah. He didn't knock me out.
He hit you with such velocity and such power, they knocked you up?
Up off my feet.
Wow.
Just like a cartoon.
You know, I was doing
And I didn't even see it coming. You know, it wasn't a lazy swing and punch like this, just a straight. So I can go through my whole life knowing that I know what a real punch in the face feels like.
Oh.
How does it feel like?
It's so quick. Like I said, you're picking yourself up off the floor. Bam!
Well, that's what you're supposed to do when you fight. You're not supposed to fight like a gentleman. A fight is supposed to be dirty.
But he didn't fight, poor guy.
No, but the bodyguard has to. The bodyguard can't say, "Well, if Martin Lawrence gets injured, the bodyguard can't say, "Well, I didn't think." He has to react to protect his client.
So they could.
He didn't know what my intentions were.
What were your intentions?
My intentions was just like to get in his face and maybe tell him to shut the fuck up. Maybe.
Well, you couldn't have done that with a microphone.
Perhaps.
Perhaps I could have done it.
But
Perhaps
that-
I could have dealt with it differently. I was in a movie once. It was a terrible movie called The Godson. And I was playing myself, and I was doing stand-up. And Kevin McDonald from Kids in the Hall.
Oh, yeah.
He kept heckling me, right? And I say, excuse me, cool it. And he's you saw whatever he's saying. So I go to the audience. I go, excuse me, I'll be right back. And I go, I walk up to him, and he's with a girl. And I go, you know how like there's some comedians have like a rapier-like wit or witty comeback? I said, that's not me. I just knock you the fuck out. Boom! I hit him, right? I hit him, and he really went down hard. I mean, he was a great actor. And he comes up, and he's all cross-eyed. He goes, great show.
Oh my God. That's for real? You hit him for real?
No. When you hit people in film, when I was on King of Queens and I hit Kevin James.
Yeah.
First of all, I didn't want to hit with my right hand because I'm left-handed because I wanted the punch to look good. But you're so far away, you can't believe how they can make it look like you're right on them from behind.
Oh.
You crack them.
I wish they would have done that at the Comedy Store.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
But how long did you hurt? How long?
Oh, it was like a golf ball.
Oh, you got a big lump in your mouth?
Oh, right here. Oh, yeah, right here.
I can't believe you didn't knock your teeth out.
That's what I'm so happy.
I'm surprised you don't
terrible
get-
situation. And once again, somebody's watching over me.
Now somebody's watching over you, but they're not watching over Tim Tebow.
No, Tebow's
See,
out of
you
control.
really contradicted yourself then.
Well, I'm not sitting down praying in front of the whole country and wearing my religion on my sleeve like some kind of.
No, but you think
cock-up
that God is looking out for you because you got punched but didn't get hurt, whereas you think Tim Tebow, that God doesn't care about the outcome of
I don't think
football game.
he doesn't give a shit
But you
about
think he cares about you?
the Denver Broncos.
You think he cares about other teams?
I don't think he's a sports fan.
What do you think God? What do you
Last
think?
time I was in church, there were no sports going on inside.
What do you think he's into? Women? He can create any woman he
He's
wants.
into wine and water and crucifixion.
That's Jesus,
stuff.
right?
Yeah.
Did you know that Jesus had a brother,
What was his name?
James? Somebody told me. I'm serious. I just found that out last week.
Yeah.
Good
But
stuff.
that was something else.
So did Martin ever apologize to you?
No.
What would you think of Martin? Martin is a good guy to punch you like that. What do you think?
I have no animosity at him towards him at all. Like I said, you get what I put myself in that arena,
Yeah, but do you think?
I can't blame somebody else for my
But the guy hit you for no reason.
Professionalism.
You didn't have
Your
nothing to do.
professionalism.
my
Or
professionalism.
your lack of professionalism.
Yeah,
Once
but-
you leave the stage, you're right. You're in trouble.
Yeah,
You're taking
you don't
your
know
own
what can
chances.
happen. But I didn't think, I didn't think that. See, I wasn't coming from a bad place, but
But
the
he never
bodyguard-
ever apologized to you. He never said
Oh,
sorry.
Well, he didn't want anything to do with him because he knows he could have had a major lawsuit.
Yeah,
But how do you know he was Martin's bodyguard?
because he looked like that pillar right there.
Brian,
He's
tell
just
us
big.
about your beginnings in stand-up and where did it come
Can
from.
I ask one more question before I go?
Yeah, please.
And do you
Before you go?
think do you think you after that you got a little bit of brain damage or anything?
I hope not.
Because some of the stuff you do is cause something.
Well, it's just that I'm thinking so fast. I got so much to tell him. I got such a limited time. I go from jump back and forth, and I want to, it's like when you see somebody you hadn't seen for a long, long time. You want to tell them a lot of things. You want to say, you want to make up for lost time. You want to say.
That's the way it seems when you get on stage. Like you really can't wait to get it out. Like it's almost like it's a
because,
catharsis for you. I'm fucking.
I don't want to go slow. I don't want to, I don't have 45 minutes. If I had 45 minutes, then, you could take your time. But in a short performance here in Los Angeles, you want to just,
Who would let you do 45 minutes?
when did I do 45 minutes? I've done 45 minutes a few times. I don't solicit work, Someday I'm going to solicit work.
What do you do for a living?
I'm the animal control officer in Manhattan Beach.
What's that mean?
I'm the dog catcher.
Why do you say that?
Yeah, you've seen my act. So it would be...
Well, I thought you were.
It would be good to have a
I thought
day.
you were like a meter maid.
Yeah, but now I switched over and took that assignment.
Did you ever get bit?
The only time I got bit was by my brother Jay in New York City. He's coming out on the 9th.
Did you get shots?
No, I didn't get shots. Yeah, that was quite a story.
Would you book you if you were?
That's a great question. Would you book yourself?
Would you book yourself like a?
Oh yes,
you're a
of
comedy
course.
club owner?
Of course I would.
How would you?
Jamie books me.
No, but I'm talking about for a paid set, not what Jamie pays, real money.
Oh yes.
Oh, excuse me. Pick on Jamie.
The person who books me is going to have to want to give his audience quite a show. They're going to have to trust. You've been in the business a long time. I can't talk for these people. It's neither here nor there.
No, because I love you, and I had to say one time that I was talking to a guy, and I said I really want you to book him. He said, "Is he a guarantee?" I go, "He's unpredictable. When he's funny, he's really funny, but you never know when he's going to fucking go off and offend somebody."
Well, thanks for that.
No, but it's true.
No, but you don't have to say the whole truth.
Oh, yeah, should have just said the first part.
Well, just say, hey, book the fucking guy. If you don't like him, you don't book him again. Why give him the second part?
Because the guy was a friend of mine, and I had to tell him the truth.
He doesn't want a friend. He's going to, Dom has recommended a bunch of people in here, girls that he want to get laid.
Right. Yeah, it's comedy's big. It's getting bigger and bigger, and it's not going anywhere. So,
what do you mean?
Eventually, my day will come. My day.
Day of reckoning.
The day of
revenge.
The day of not catching dogs in Manhattan Beach. And then I'll be able to make myself available to whoever who wants to take a chance.
But do you see yourself any prejudice towards anybody?
No.
No? What about homeless?
The homeless, well, they are pretty smelly. I mean...
Who's prejudiced towards the homeless? I never heard that before.
He is.
They are, the people say, help homeless people. You know how badly they would mess up your apartment if you brought them in the house for just 10 minutes? They're dirty. They haven't showered in many, 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 many months. I mean, they're gonna fuck up your apartment. When was the last time you had a homeless person in your house?
Last Wednesday. Remember Kim, how stupid she was?
Yeah.
Fucking idiot. Remember Kim, my girlfriend before Sophie?
Motorcycle?
No, that was Sophie.
No, the other one.
Before her.
Blonde one.
Blonde with big tits, fucking idiot.
Beautiful.
She said to me one time, she goes, why don't homeless, we were in Hawaii, she goes, why don't homeless people move to Hawaii? I mean, if you're going to be homeless, at least it's beautiful. I said, what are you, fucking idiot? What do you think? How are they going to get here? Take a cruise and just not go back?
Buy a one-way ticket?
They can't buy anything. They're homeless.
They can't even get to the airport if they had the money, right? How would they get to the airport?
Didn't you used to work for United?
Yes, 18 years.
Did you ever steal anything out of a bag? Tell me the truth, Brian.
No, I didn't.
You did. You hesitated.
I'm not a thief.
Did you ever open up a bag?
No. The only things I found was like things that people would leave.
Like what? Watches and cell phones and
cashier's checks,
really?
Traveler's checks.
Did they?
Oh yeah, people leave everything.
You could cash them?
People are just sure you could cash them.
If you could beat the shit out of one person, who would it be?
Tebow.
Tebow? Oh, he could beat the shit out of you.
Oh no.
He'd kill you.
No, he's a quarterback.
He's bigger than you.
No, he's not.
You know what Woody Allen used to say, the bigger they are, the bigger the beating they give you.
So you're going to be at the celebration on Saturday?
Yeah.
I'm going to try to come into it.
I think you're bringing me up. They're not quite sure where to put me,
Are you in the 80s comedians?
No.
What are you, in the 90s? You're not on?
They don't know where they're going to put me down, They don't want to put me at the end, And then, so I don't know.
I can't put you at the beginning, that's for sure. People will be walking out. I'm serious. I love watching. Whenever I'm up in the balcony and I see that you're on, I always come out and watch you for almost a minute sometimes. Very funny.
No, but he does have. You're right. He does have an edge about him.
I have to smile more. The fucking audience.
No. It's not smiling. It's just you don't take your edge away, but you become across a little bit prejudiced towards Latino, towards African American, towards homeless people.
Who are you gonna,
the way you treat
who are you
foreign-
going to make fun of if you don't make fun of people? They're the only ones who can speak. You know, what are you? If you take the people out of the equation, what are you talking about?
Why don't you make fun of yourself?
It's obvious. You can look at me. I'm making fun of myself. My God.
So why don't you do it?
What am I supposed to say? How you got to be real
Excuse
big and
me.
fat to make fun of yourself, don't you?
I think you could say, hey, excuse me, I'm a little bit retard. I'm in here for a few minutes. This is psychiatrist put me up here to do some therapy for me.
You're trying to get the beginning for me?
Yes. Dom, don't you think that his act would work better if he goes
Lay
up?
the groundwork in the
Yeah.
beginning.
I like his act. I like the way he builds up to something and then says something really mundane. You know, like you stumble on something and people are really rude or whatever it is. You know, like you have a way of building to nothing. I don't know how to put that. But, you know, I mean, I think it's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny.
It is funny, but I really think, I don't know what you think. If I'm looking at...
We already have a good idea what Tom thinks about my fucking act.
I love it.
You want to advertise that some more?
Calm down.
You're from
Dom,
New York?
You know, I'd like you to. You think you'd book him? You know, he's very, very funny, but no.
Right.
I didn't say that. I
No,
said it's a risk.
Right.
It's a big risk.
No, it's a risk. You know it's a risk. That's what's so funny about it.
What we're trying to have you on the show.
Would you have him in Chicago?
Huh?
Would you book him in Chicago?
If he's do what I'm telling him to do, I book him in Chicago anytime. I booked him in Long Beach a lot of time.
Yeah, but
A
that's
lot of
safer. You'd have to fly him
but
somewhere.
But in Long Beach, he actually went on. Few times he went on, he was really on the point, and he killed. And sometimes he goes on, he is in bad mood or whatever.
I love when he bombs. His bombing to me is funnier than anything because he gets louder and he hates them more.
You know, I'm trying to put another show in here together called Losers.
Good to have me watching your back, huh?
Yeah, it's great.
Well, remember he did a great job at Supreme Court of Comedy on the mock show,
I
and
love that.
they didn't let him on the regular
I love
show.
that. The energy he had.
I thought you were in charge of that. I couldn't figure it out.
no, but-
I thought you had the last say for that one.
No, but I don't. No, Direct TV, they have.
I
the
had to
last-
beg them for Daniel Tosh
Yeah.
and Russell Peters.
Yes,
This
he
is
had
how out of touch they were.
They couldn't understand it. They could
They
not
never heard
understand.
of Tosh. They never heard of Russell.
You know, they could not understand anybody who was what. But I really
Who's that
think this Freddie Soto. Okay, you go home.
Oh, Freddie. Yo, Fred, come on in. Oh, shit.
You all always doing that, the same thing. Just sit down, relax. We're gonna be with you in a few minutes. Okay.
We'll be waiting. What time is it?
It's like 4.
All right, we'll be with you in 10 minutes.
No, it's not 4-ish yet.
It's 10-2.
10 to 4. We got plenty time.
Funny. Where can I get water?
Water, go upstairs. Ask upstairs.
Aren't there
Keep
bottles
on.
right there?
Here, there's some water right here. No, what?
Guy comes in, he doesn't do anything. He asks for water. At least earn the water.
I know. At least Brian
My
came in. He does his act before he asks for water. You know, now Brian.
We should get a clip of Brian to put on the show, though, because they're not going to believe the difference. He's so calm now because he gets all his anger out on stage. Look at him.
Yeah, but
The people who see him for the first time are not going to believe that this is the guy we're talking about. They expect some madman. He looks calmer than we are.
No, but he have edge. He have an edge about him, and I think if he focus all of his edge, he really focus it. No, he really focus it. He comes on the stage. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, my show is going to be a little bit different. I have a little bit issues with my problem. I'm in here. My psychiatrist sent me in here to work it out in front of
all
audience.
the people that needed psychiatrist's help, I couldn't get an appointment with the lady.
Really? Are you serious?
You couldn't get a
Of
appointment.
all the people that needed to see the special lady, I couldn't get an appointment.
You serious? No, you are full of.
Ain't that just the way it is?
Why didn't you call me? Excuse me.
You were in Chicago.
Excuse me. I'm back in town. How
You
many
have a
times?
cell number? I'll give you a cell number.
No. So you want me to lay the groundwork?
A little bit of the groundwork.
Let them
I think you
understand.
could. Then
Let's
the
try it
people.
in Long Beach first. bigger room. See how
okay.
they take it.
Then we could take you to Vegas. Then we take you with Dom to Chicago. Maybe you open.
I'm very, very happy where I am now in the scheme of things. Everybody wants everything yesterday. Everybody wants to get to the next, and then, no one's ever satisfied. How much more satisfied than I can be here? When I got the call to come on this podcast, and you were the host, that made me very happy.
Oh,
Brian.
oh,
Good,
Oh,
I'm
that's
glad.
nice.
Made me very happy.
That's nice. I could see it from your eyes.
To perform
You're very-
here in Los Angeles on a regular basis, What I mean, what the fuck do you want? What the fuck do you want?
Maybe a bulldog. Or a pit
Brian, how
bull.
old?
Get a pit bull. You ever?
Do you have a dog?
No. Do you ever?
Yeah,
have you
they're
ever?
too much fucking trouble.
How am I gonna have a dog? I fly all the time.
Yeah.
Am I gonna take it with me?
You're gonna take him to the
Like
dog.
Daniel
Excuse me.
Tosh?
I have 11 of them. I'm flying all the time.
You have 11
Too.
dogs? Well,
Yes.
that's like a
Wow.
psychotic.
Oh, didn't you?
No.
It's like a
Yeah,
cat
I
lady.
adopt them. Yeah, my eyes was now. Brian, one question I want to ask. This is something about him. I'm crazy. How old were you the first time you lost your virginity?
Oh, that was in the Burger King parking lot. Mary Conwell. It was Thanksgiving. It must have been 17 or 18, and it's one of those things. We were in the back of my sister's Ford Mustang, the Ford Mustang that was the bullshit Ford Mustang, 1972. And I tell you, it's those things that we all know when it goes, because you don't know what you're doing, you don't know what anything's, and when that sucker,
Even that was sexy.
and
what
when
you did there.
when it went in, I said, "Oh, this is what this is for. This is what this fucking thing is for." Because that feeling you get the first time you hit that hot box. Oh, your whole life opens up and you realize what your purpose is and what their purpose is.
What's your purpose?
Your purpose is to bury yourself in that hot box and as many as you can throughout your life. And their purpose, of course, is to lay on their back and take it. Take it! Take it! Take it, you bloody whore!
So you seem like
It's a good philosophy.
That was in the Burger King parking lot. It's
a good philosophy, huh, Fred?
Thanksgiving evening.
I'm back at this stand-up and following Bloody Roadshow.
Be nice, Freddie. Be nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. I'm nervous.
I
Don't
gave
be
you the
nervous.
water. Be nice. I gave you the water.
He gave you one of his water.
that
Be
your water?
nice.
Yes.
Oh, I gave it away.
I knew you weren't going to give me anything.
I thought it was Jamie's water.
Oh, I didn't know whose water was.
I knew the bar was going to be locked up tight.
All right, we could get in there. You got a key to the bar, don't you?
But,
Yes, I do. I do have it.
So Chicago, Las Vegas,
No. Well, I have one more question for you.
Long Beach, Hollywood. I think my future is quite bright.
Yes, it is bright.
I mean,
it is bright. It is bright.
It's all
Let
about
me
your
ask you-
attitude. You can't worry about what the other entertainer is doing. Don, you're from back east.
Don.
If somebody wants to open up a delicatessen, anybody who wants to open up a delicatessen opens it up. You don't say, "Hey, why are you opening that delicatessen?" It's the same with the show business. Everybody is allowed to do what they want to do, and it has nothing to do with you.
I didn't get what you said. Can you translate?
Yeah, he said he wanted to know if you wanted to open up a deli.
You want to know if you want a hot tongue sandwich?
I don't want
You
to
want a
open.
hot tongue sandwich?
I don't want to open deli. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about how everybody's always bothering other people. Just do your thing and don't worry about the other people.
What do you mean?
They have every right to do whatever they want. Comedy is the only business where people are always telling other people what they're doing and what they're not doing, right? It's not your problem. Just do what you do. That's his deli.
You
That's
telling this to Jamie or to everybody?
I tell this to everybody.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
Look-
I should change it from a deli to
Look in the camera. Look in the camera. Tell it in the camera.
But everybody has the right to do whatever they want to do in their life. And nobody, and especially, you can't, they say, this one's not funny. And that's what, tell that to the fucking audience members who paid to get in to see the person. Tell everybody that sold out the colleges across the fucking country he's not funny. How dare you, right? How can you tell somebody's not funny when they're filling out houses all across the fucking country? I'm not going to mention names.
Give me one name at least. One name?
I don't want to mention names.
Just one?
Give him a name.
Dane Cook.
Oh, jeez.
Wonderful guy. Very, very funny.
Yes.
And there's all these people that have something negative to say.
Because they're jealous of him.
Well, they shouldn't be. They should just mind their
Are
fucking
you ever?
business.
Are you jealous?
No. I'm happy to be here with Dom Irrera and some of the biggest comics in the nation and still in the fucking game. I'm in the fucking game, Jamie.
He's in the fucking game.
What kind of game you are in?
Where is my
the
fucking
game, Freddie.
Where's my pistol? Where the fuck is my firearm when I
Give
need
his
it?
firearms. What he
Jesus, calm down.
needs. No,
calm.
you calm down. He's right.
Oh, I'm in a good place.
Let's open up a deli.
You know, no one's gonna argue with anybody. I gotta change it to something else. The deli's
No,
not
you're
working.
good. Go. We're winding down now.
It's
Yeah.
like that joke I love you have about your cousin who paints the battleships.
Oh, yeah.
You want to say that one?
Nah. Not until we get to be bigger.
yeah, we have to get a plan.
No,
we
but
have to develop a plan.
Some frustration is somewhere is there. I don't know. Dom
Some
is.
frustration.
Yeah, it's
Obviously.
Yeah, but are you maybe closet gay or something? Something causing you to
No,
go
I think-
that way?
Good question, Jamie.
I think I'm excited.
Now you're getting at it.
I'm
you get at
excited.
the meat of it.
Excited about what? Excited about Dom?
Excited to be part of this.
He's part of the whole
I
I'm
understand.
part of the mix, you know?
mix.
Yeah.
Right.
No, but
To
what-
have a day job for all these years and still be part of the mix is quite an accomplishment.
absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
had one thing I told myself, wouldn't it be fun to be working at United and then watch myself on television at the same time?
On the security cameras?
You know? And that, for whatever reason, that worked out and I accomplished that. And it was quite fascinating to have a regular day job and be a regular person and at the same time be on a major primetime sitcom. Even though how short-lived it was, it's still in
What were you
syndication
on?
now. My Wife and Kids.
Oh, yeah?
So that was fascinating. I mean, who gets to be a regular Joe and on television at the same time?
That's Damon Wayne's show.
Yeah, My
Yeah,
Wife
yeah.
and Kids. I
Yeah.
had 4 or 5 episodes in that.
You did?
Yes.
I didn't know that. What did
See?
you play?
You never bother to ask.
I played one of his workers at his shipping company, me and 2 black guys. So I was the token white guy.
So did you have a speaking part?
Of course.
What was your line?
I talked about the gay mafia.
What's about what the okay, mafia in Hollywood?
Yeah.
What'd
Gay
you-
mafia in Hollywood.
Yeah. Who were you? You didn't drop names.
No, I didn't. I didn't drop names, but so that's why the excitement comes.
Dropped your soap.
Plus, what am I supposed to come in here? I,
It's like it's a preview.
Preview of
and
a.
I'm in all the
Freddie.
unions. That's nice.
You're in all the unions.
All the unions.
You're in
I'm a Teamster. I'm in SAG. I'm in AFTRA, and then
you're in Equity.
What about bartender union?
And Carlos Mencia one time asked me to be on his
The Mind of Mencia.
Mind and Mencia. That was nice. They gave me they double paid me that day. They were happy with my work, and instead of giving me 7 or 8, they gave me 16 or something.
Really?
That was
1,000?
no 1,600.
Yeah, I knew. I just wanted to make you feel better.
But that was wonderful. And then of course I was on.
He's a good guy.
He is. I love Brian.
I was on the Man Show, the one with Doug Stanhope and Fear Factor Joe Rogan. That was nice. And so all these things that I've done without any representation or solicitation, it's a good feeling.
Solicitation.
Yeah, I don't solicit, because I'm working both ends of the fence. You've seen my act, Don. It would be crazy for somebody with an act like me not to have a day job.
Yeah. No, it's true.
So
'Cause you're funny,
until
but
it
you're-
catches on, I think I'm very excited, and
You think it's going to catch on?
I think so. I think in 47 months I'll be done. With my
47
little-
months, you can retire from dog catching?
and I'll be done.
Who says
And I'll
47 months?
And well, when you're catching dogs, you're
Yeah.
counting down the months. And
How do you catch them? Do you put like a net
we
over
got
there?
the come along. You know that thing with the loop
Oh, you do
and the
that?
Y, and you put that around and you stick it like that. And it
Yeah,
gets tight
but
around
suppose they
the neck.
get past it, they can get you, right?
Oh.
No, it's okay. It's better than letting the animals get hit by a car. You know, we're protecting the animals. Right away, they think we're doing something terrible to the animals. We have ASPCA. We take the animals that we can't find adoptions for.
Is that like the NAACP?
And
Stop.
What? It's a joke.
Stop.
NCAA.
Stop.
What's the difference between the NCAA and the NAACP?
Please.
They're in better shape. Yeah,
and then I can
NCAA.
do all the comedy and all the other stuff if I.
That's great. Well, I'm glad you have a happy life.
Yeah.
But
You seem-
do you think of in future, Paula Bell, you get married, have a kid, or anything?
No, that's over, Jamie.
Yeah.
That's over? Is a new girl in your life?
Yes.
Or new guy in your life? Which one?
Rose Bautista.
Are you serious? You go out with a Mexican girl?
She came in here one night.
Rose?
No, Filipino.
Filipino?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was
She wanted
pretty.
to come here again, but
Yeah,
you
she's
know,
pretty, yeah.
But the traffic, you know, I took the motorcycle because you can't drive around here. You know, I'd still be up at the oil fields on La Cienega.
And you make love to her every night?
every night.
That's nice.
Now, let me ask you, that pretty girl actually was with you?
Remember what I told you? Take it, take it, take it. My purpose. Remember?
No. Tonight? Well, Brian, thank you for being on the show.
Please.
Well, thank you for having me on the show, and it's just been a pleasure, Dom, to be here. And then I think I'll see you on Saturday evening at the big celebration.
All right, my brother.
You
Shall I
really
come?
Oh, you got
Brian
it.
Holtzman, everybody.
If I come in, they're not going to kick
out
me
there
out.
and
They're all
podcast.
going to be going. They're all going to be. Hey, when am I going to get the spots? When am I going to get the spots?
Be gonna be. All right. I'm going to try to come in to say hello. Thank you very much, Brian.
You're welcome. Do I go now or stay seated?
We're finished now. Next. You can leave, walk out.
Just walk out or stay sitting.
No,
does
walk.
does the camera cut off or does
No,
it
the
not?
camera cut off already.
So it's okay to leave?
Yeah.
It's actually good to leave.
It's a good time to exit. It's a good time to exit now.
Time if you're going to leave.
You tell them do 1 minute of your material in front of the camera. Come on, talk to them about the homeless guys and what you do.
You know
with
what's
the
the
homeless.
word? You know, we talked about having a day job for all these years and being able to play both sides of the fence. And one of the things that bothers me the most is if any of you people have jobs and one of your coworkers brings in the candy to sell for their lesbian daughter who plays softball. You know, I don't give a fuck about dyke sports, and I certainly don't want to buy your fucking chocolate for your fucking fag daughter. You know, how much is that box of fucking chocolate? $20? Give that fucking fat dyke the $20 fucking dollars and get that fucking candy out of here. If I want candy, I'm not gonna buy it from some fucking dyke softball player. I mean, your coworker drives into the fucking work center in a $25,000 SUV, and then he's selling dollar chocolate fucking bars. You just bought an SUV, you motherfucker. Give the kid the fucking money for the candy, and get the fucking candy out of here.
You guys right.
The last time I've been to a strip club, they weren't in there playing softball. They were there spreading their fucking pussy. That's what they were doing. There's no sports in fucking pussy, okay? They don't mix. But it is real sad. I'll leave you with this. It's real sad now. But the economy is so fucking bad right now that there are change machines in the strip clubs. People are not putting dollars in the G-strings anymore. They're throwing fucking quarters. And all the girls have these little welts with the fucking quarter marks all over their fucking body. It's so fucking sad. It's just so fucking
Printed George
sad.
Washington on
Yeah,
their face.
they printed all over their forehead. You know, can I get change for $1? I don't want to give them the whole dollar. I'll give them 50 cents, maybe. So yeah, don't buy any chocolate.
So where are you going with that? This is it. Where you going?
Told me to go one. You
Yeah,
want another one?
No, where you went with a joke with a
Freddie wants another one.
Where's
And gas
that?
is too fucking expensive too.
Oh.
Gas, gas. You know,
Too
I
much,
used
too
to go
expensive.
down Sunset in my car and pick up hookers. Now with the price of gas, I gotta pull over and walk up to the bitch. Come over here. I don't have enough money for pussy and gasoline. Can you give me a hand and walk over here, please? It's only about 6 blocks down the road. Can you walk over here, bitch? And then why did they take the ladder off the gas station, you know?
Freddie, leave?
No,
Leave the ladder there. Leave the fucking ladder up. You know, you're going to change the price in a fucking second.
Yeah.
Leave the fucking ladder up there. Every 5 minutes it's trying to change the price of the fucking gas. Leave the fucking ladder up there. You act like you're not going to change the price anymore today. Leave the fucking ladder up there.
Leave the ladder up there.
Okay, all right.
Thank you, Brian.
Thank you, Dom. Nice having me. Thank you, Jason.
Brian, you are the best. You are the best.
I don't know if he's the best. It's good. It's funny.
I hope you remember. Don't shoot me. Whatever you do,
Where
please.
Can you see this so I can tell my...
Oh, this will
LaughFactory.com.
all be cut out.